full speed. Like, it's pretty crazy. Okay, so Alex Young, he needs some harvesting. His fields are bursting at the seams. Look like he's going to have to bring on some extra hands to help haul it in. It's a good thing I picked up that extra harvester. If you want in the action, $13,000. Okay, we're going to do this. So we're going to... It shouldn't take us that long, though. All right, so this is sugar beet harvester. So this is one that you can buy and hook up to your tractor. So we got to hook up the front of this first. This is the front. This little handy thing, it removes the rows, or not the rows. It removes the tops of the row you're going down, and then this back part, like, it digs it out of the ground. Okay, so we gotta do that. Okay, that's good. We gotta lower this guy. Alright, we're gonna lower him to the ground, get him going. Then we're gonna lower this guy, turn that on. There we go. Now we just gotta drive straight. So this front part removes the tops, then this guy digs them out of the ground. You can even see the sugar beets coming up on the conveyor belt right there. Not bad graphics if you ask me. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I get full, because you get pretty full pretty fast in this, and usually you'd have to unload it into a cart or somewhere else. But I think with missions like this, you just kind of keep going. So we're going to keep going. Gotta back up a little bit. Alright. There we are. Get a better look at what's going on under there. There we go. Perfect. Gonna look that up. Wait till he gets done. Make a turn here. Another mechanic I think that would be cool that they don't have in this, and I don't know if the game would be able to manage, like, doing like that. Oh, I missed a few. But would be like, you have these other farmers that own these fields, right? But you're the only one that ever has equipment out and working. Like, I think it'd be a cool mechanic to have, like, your neighbors and you seeing them in their tractors and their vehicles, like, actually doing farm work. The only other vehicles that you actually see are the cars and trucks that just drive on the roads. Which, I mean, is fine, whatever. But that's why I feel like maybe just the game wouldn't be able to handle so many vehicles of that happening, because, yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Alright, we're going to have to take a bit of a back up here. A little bit of that. See if I can drive straighter this time. Alright. Now that you've seen what that looks like here, we're going to go to a cabin view. Should be getting most of that, and I'm missing an entire row. Bro, what? I wasn't even cutting those? Are you serious? That was a waste. I swear I turned that thing on. Why did it turn off? My favorite band? I think it kind of depends what kind of music, because I like a lot of different types of music. But I have to say, probably, and this is from my childhood, strong until now, one of my favorite bands is definitely Nickelback. Don't hate on me for that. Don't leave the stream, please. I actually really love their music. I'm not too sure actually why they kind of get this universal hate. Gotta fandom and of music and rock, but I really like their music. All right, getting to the end of the row here. All right. Here we're gonna go back. All right, I'm gonna lower this again. Get back in here, going straight. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Those sugar beets are loading right up. I like the animation of the sugar beets, actually. Linkin Park or Coldplay, those are good options for sure. Yeah, I'm not a fan of all of Nickelback's songs. Like there's definitely like a few that are like a top 10 for sure that I've got. Some of them I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I don't care so much for, but yeah, Linkin Park's got a few bangers, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna have to back up a little bit. Alright, lower that front. There we go. We're just over a quarter of the way done this mission, it looks like. Okay, we are getting that outside road good. Yeah. Yeah, I also feel that way about Queen, you know, Freddie Mercury. I mean, I know that's an older band and stuff, but like, man, it's just like such an iconic voice. Like, there's always these guys that just have these iconic voices. And actually, the one that makes me really sad that he died, who was iconic and he had some great soundtracks and movies and stuff, Phil Collins. Phil Collins is always going to be a legend in my books. So, welcome to Dawsboss7 Gaming. For those of you that have joined before I gave you, or after I gave you the welcome last, we're here doing an odd job for a neighbor. He's got his field of sugar beets, and he asked me to help him harvest it. So here we are. That's what we're doing. Gonna make some money out of it. And we're the grass in my other fields is growing while I do this, so that's nice. I got nothing better to do. I can at least make some money. I want to get that outside row. There we go. Well, maybe not. That's okay. I feel like if you miss a little bit here and there, it's not the end of the world. I don't care anymore. That sounds about right. Yeah, he had lots of great songs. Like probably my favorite soundtrack from him is the Disney Tarzan soundtrack from the original Disney Tarzan. Oh, it's just so good. Like that whole movie's definitely one of my favorite of those movies, like of the Disney movies of all time, right? But like that soundtrack makes that movie so much better. Alright, we're gonna drop this, get straightened out. Cool. Alright, you can see the hopper there too, full of the sugar beets, right? Like they got the conveyor belt taking them out of the ground, moving them up the conveyor belt, dropping them into that hopper. So normally, if it was me harvesting it, like I would have been full by now and I would have had to empty out. But because this is a mission, it's a little bit different. I don't know why, It just is. So I'll actually just keep harvesting this field, and all of these sugar beets will manage to fit in this hopper without um, without me unloading at all. So maybe they just do that for ease of the mission. All right, drop this. There we go. Keep rolling here. Robin Williams, yeah, legendary. There's lots of guys, lots of great actors, actresses, singers. So awesome. If you're watching and want to participate in the chat, let me know you're there. I want to hear from you. At least say hi. If you like what you see, don't forget to follow and subscribe to my account. And as I mentioned earlier, in case you didn't know already, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can actually use one free Twitch subscription per month, and you do not pay out of pocket, so you can use that to subscribe to my channel. And it supports me, and you also get some ad-free viewing, along with other benefits and perks. You will get exclusive access to, when it's up and coming, which it will be soon, some Dawsboss7 Gaming merchandise, if you decide to spend some money on that. It'll probably be stuff like t-shirts, hoodies, hats, maybe some sweatpants, something like that. If there is a specific thing you'd like to see in the merch store that you'd be like, yeah, I'd buy that with your logo on it, let me know and we'll get it figured out. So, oh, I like that. I like that you're talkative on chat because it gives someone for me to talk to. I enjoy interacting with my viewers. I think it's one of those cool things that sets streaming and this apart from other forms of entertainment instead of just like watching TV, you know? Like you can't, like you could talk to your TV, right? But like person's not going to hear you, or like you can't type in the chat and like have them respond to you, right? So there's a lot more, I wouldn't say cooperative, I guess interactive is the right word. A keychain? All right. Keychain. I have to look into that. That'd be pretty sweet. Like a Dawsboss7 keychain. Maybe like a lanyard too. Alright, we're almost 3/4 of the way done this task. We're getting there, folks. And we're gonna get paid some money. When you're rage game. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that when I play Mario Kart, as you probably saw from my last stream and from some of the clips I've made. Also, that reminds me, in case you haven't already checked out, I have made some clips. You can watch them on this channel from my past streams. I've also posted them to my socials. You can follow the socials. The links are in my profile here on Twitch, to my YouTube channel, and to my TikTok account and my Instagram. So the clips are all over the place. Usually some highlights or key moments of the games I'm playing. And you will see me raging on Mario Kart for getting robbed of my second place. So I thought second place was locked in, because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take this shortcut, and there's no way that anyone can take the shortcut from me. But guess what? They did. They absolutely did, and I was very upset. Like, I was actually probably more upset than my reaction showed. You know, I just didn't really want to get vulgar on the camera, you know? So. If you like what you see in this game and you want to see more of it, let me know. I have it set up right now so that I play this game on, I'm going to call it Tractor Tuesdays, okay? But if you want to, so just once a week is the schedule right now, as I try to vary the games a little bit. But if you want to see it on more days, just let me know. Drop a comment in the chat, let me know. It is. It is. And I would love to see the point of view of the person that threw that green shell. because they would have had to just like seen that I was taking that shortcut at the last minute and been like, oh, I'm gonna throw this green shell and try to hit him. You know, like I would love to see that point of view because that from his point of view, my misery would be hilarious to him. Like whoever was playing and threw that green shell, man, they're probably just laughing their heads off. And that would be wonderful to see, actually. All right, here we go. Getting closer to the end. Oh, I missed that row. That's okay. Maybe this guy won't want to hire me again because I keep missing some of his rows of sugar beets. Yep. Yeah, I think Nintendo's going to hold on to their licenses pretty strictly. I think they do already, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I think they are very, very stingy with their licensing. Like, same with Pokemon. Like, wasn't there this thing, like, when Pal World came out, didn't Pokemon try to, like, sue them or something? Because they're like, oh, you're basically just copying Pokemon. But I don't see how it's copying. Because, like, yeah, it's similar, but, like, literally you have guns and you, like, shoot at the creatures in that game. So it's, yeah, you don't do that in Pokemon. If they're smart, Nintendo will stick to that because they are just making oodles and oodles of money off of these systems and this game and even the Nintendo Switch membership. Like even though it's the online membership's cheaper than like the PS5 or the Xbox, like they're still making bank off of it. Like and don't even get me started on the merchandise. Like all the little Pikachu plushies you see in stores, all the shirts, all like everything. Like Nintendo's, yeah, they're going to be around. They're not going out of business anytime soon, or probably ever. All right, we're almost done here. The meter's getting fuller, and we'll actually probably finish this job before we actually finish harvesting all of these. That's kind of how it works. Like if you get like 95% of 97% of the job done, then it like counts as the mission finished. Oh yeah, I can't even see any more space in that circle meter at the top right. We're just gonna drop this and go. There we go. So we'll be done here pretty quick. Then we'll get paid. There it is. That's great work. Thank you. Ooh, I got bonus time bonus, like almost $17,000. Nice. They're raising the price of the Switch One, like the price it take, like the cost